This is me about to go down several of the most terrifying theme park rides in the world.
Oh my God, I'm gonna freaking die!
From a zip line through the jungle, to extreme rafting, to even running off the side of a cliff. Let me explain. When I was around 10 years old, I celebrated my birthday at a theme park, and there was just so many rules we couldn't even have fun. So, for my birthday 20 years later, me and all my friends traveled thousands of miles to the Dominican Republic, where they have theme park rides with very little rules. This way we can see if theme park rides with less rules will make the experience more fun or more dangerous. Starting with our first theme park ride, Whitewater Rafting.
I've always wanted to do this. I've never done it before, so I'm so excited to see how this goes, especially with no regulations.
At a normal theme park, everyone gets inside of a giant raft and goes down a safe, smooth slide. But at this theme park, all of the drops and slides are made out of rock. And let's just say, no rules would have saved us from this natural river. This was so much more dangerous, but honestly more fun than your normal fake river that you'd see at a theme park. We were literally bumping into rocks, moving backwards in the raft, and going over insane waterfalls.
Oh my God.
To give you an idea, at a normal theme park, you go down one of those giant whitewater rafting rides and you just get splashed at the end. Let's just say with this, you literally get submerged into the water. And besides swallowing about 10 gallons of water, this was so much more fun with no rules. Now, my birthday is 3 days away from now, so before then, I need to at least test all of these theme park rides to see if it's more fun or more dangerous with no rules. So after rafting down waterfalls, we went back to the house to get a quick bite to eat, and that was when the next theme park attraction arrived at our house.
That's crazy. How you doing, man?
At a normal theme park, you might be able to ride a horse for like 5 minutes in an enclosed exhibit, but we were going to ride horses through the streets and through the jungle.
This is crazy. We're just on the road right now with horses. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh! I'm flying on this thing! Woo!
I couldn't believe we were just riding these horses through the city. And it was so normal to everyone. People were waving and even riding horses of their own. I will say though, there was a few things that stood out as dangerous.
Ow! Just got taken out by a tree.
Like this stick with a spike on the end of it.
Oh, that would have hurt.
Maybe there honestly should be a rule for that. I think no spikes would be a pretty good rule. Now, just riding the horse was fine, but the second the horse started picking up speed, let's just say it got a lot more intense.
Yeah!
In a lot of different areas.
Oh my God, it's so bumpy!
Then out of nowhere, we went off the road and started walking through the water with the horses.
Oh my gosh, no way.
This was definitely the most insane horse riding experience I've ever had.
No way.
Looks like my friend Nick even made a little friend along the way.
Nick?
See, guys, look at the cows.
That one's pooping. Oh gosh.
And even if this horse riding experience had rules, I don't think my horse would have understood it anyways, because every time I tried to tell the horse to do something, it just ignored me and started going faster.
Billy?
Now, I thought we were just going on a horse ride, but what I didn't know is that the horses were actually taking us to a massive natural waterfall.
This is so sick! Wow.
This waterfall looks straight out of a movie. Honestly, the only thing I can compare it to is when you go to a theme park and that giant bucket of water pours on you, but that only lasts for a few seconds. This was here permanently, so you could experience it whenever you wanted. And now you don't see a giant waterfall without trying a flip in front of it. At least that's what Britt said when she told us to throw her into the air. Even though having no rules here was probably pretty dangerous, it was honestly so much fun because if you went next to a normal waterfall at a water park, you would not be allowed to do any of the stuff that we're doing here, especially throwing your fiance in the air. Now, next to this waterfall was a giant rock that was super slippery, so we decided to use it as a water slide. And since there's, well, no rules, no one could really tell us no. Now, although I may have gotten a slight cut on the rock water slide, it was still nothing compared to the natural water slides we'll be doing later in the video. So we spent the rest of the night hopping on a bus and just exploring the town. And let's just say there was no rules on this bus either, because we were able to do pretty much anything on this bus. We were literally doing workouts on the bus.
You guys are crazy. It's pretty normal.
Stunts. singing, dancing, and even trying flips, all while the bus was moving. But don't worry, YouTube, it was supervised by some safety professionals. They even joined in to prove how safe it was. And what was actually so crazy is while we were doing a workout on the bus, we saw this gym on the side of the road, so we stopped to go work out there as well.
What do you rate the gym?
10 out of 5.
And I think it's safe to say there's no rules for this gym either.
Billy may have taken too much pre-workout.
But after having a fun night out, we decided to go get some rest for the night because the next 2 days will be full of the most extreme activities without any rules. And as soon as we woke up the next morning, we headed to our next theme park attraction, which is an ATV tour with no rules.
See how this goes.
Now, normal ATV tours you go on, you stay in a formal line and pretty much stay in one location. But this ATV tour was a lot different than that. We were riding through the streets.
Yo, this is crazy. We're on the street.
We were riding through the mountains.
Look at my shoes.
Oh, mine are perfect.
How is it perfectly clean?
We were even riding through the water. It was pretty crazy. We went from passing cars on the road to passing animals in the forest. Even our tour guide was going against traditional rules. It's kind of funny, once you take away the rules, you naturally just want to create some rules of your own, like trying to keep my girlfriend safe as she sticks her legs above her head.
Oh, you right in front of me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, hi. Drew, why'd you crash into Billy?
I was looking at the chicken.
So after riding ATVs for hours, we packed into the car and drove 2 hours to the theme park attraction I was honestly looking forward to the most, and that was zip lines. The only problem is, these zip lines are deep into the jungle, so we're gonna have to hike there.
How we doing? Not even tired yet. Oh, shit. I about fell.
This hike took forever, and it was honestly kind of funny because the people working there just kept saying it was 5 more minutes away, but it was definitely not 5 minutes away.
How much longer? Yeah, so just 5 more minutes. Okay. Yeah, just 5 more. He said that 5 minutes ago.
And after around an hour of hiking, we made it to the zip lines.
All right, I'm drenched. And the biggest thing is there's no rules. So we'll see how this goes.
Now, normally if you try a zip line at a theme park, you have to be in one position and you can't change that position the entire time you're on the zip line. And I can definitely say those rules didn't apply here. And the best part is if you didn't feel like you were going fast enough, you could just tell the instructor and they would throw you to make you go faster. Now, I've been on a few zipline tours, but this was by far my favorite one. Even though the zip lines were relatively short, it was so fun being able to move however you want while still knowing you were pretty much safe. Wow. And what they didn't tell us is at the end of the zipline tour, we would arrive to the craziest theme park attraction yet, and that's natural water slides.
So imagine like your normal water slide at a water park, but all of these are made out of rock. Let's see how it goes.
So far, my experience has been so much better than my birthday I had when I was a kid. But before I can make my final decision tomorrow on my birthday, I still had more rides to do. Now, the only way to get to each water slide is by swimming through these caves. And I gotta say, this is a much different way to get from ride to ride at a normal theme park, but this was so much more fun.
This is so cool.
Now, when we got to the water slide, there was surprisingly one rule, and that one rule was you either had to go down the water slide or jump off a cliff, which this was one rule I was okay with. After spending a full day of riding ATVs, going down zip lines, and natural water slides, we went back home and relaxed because tomorrow we were going to be doing the most extreme theme park attraction yet, and that's paragliding. How paragliding works is you jump off a cliff and then a parachute takes you wherever the wind is going. Now, once we got there, we were all wondering how on earth we were going to get to the top of the mountain, which is when they told us all to get into the back of a pickup truck and hold on for dear life.
Dude, this is crazy. We're literally driving in the back of a truck bed on the way up.
I feel like we've done a lot of stupid things in our life, but I think this is the stupidest.
Hi.
Hi, Mr. Cow. Guys, we shouldn't do this. This is a bad idea.
This is crazy right now.
Immediately, like a bad idea.
And after the most intense 15-minute long car ride of my life, we reached the top of the mountain, and it was beautiful.
So we literally just go right over here and then just run off the mountain. So how does it work? You have to just run down it?
We just have to run it.
And then we...
But now it's time for the scary part.
This is wild. The only tip we have is to just run.
The moment we stepped off the mountain, it was the most peaceful and most beautiful moment of my life. All of the fear I had went away. I was literally flying.
This is insane.
Oh my god. Oh no, I can't reach the ground. Oh no, I can't reach the ground. Oh my god, I'm gonna freaking die.
As I was flying through the air, I couldn't help but look back on all the things we did throughout the last few days. I realized this has been one of the best birthdays I've ever had.
Hi, baby.
But before I decide if having no rules at a theme park is truly better, we first needed to land. Because if I don't survive this, I'll never have another birthday again.
Yo, this is nuts.
And just like that, we all survived every theme park attraction.
That was absolutely incredible.
And as we spent the night celebrating my birthday, I can honestly say having no rules at a theme park is way better than having rules. And this experience has been one of the best birthdays I've ever had. Spending a week in the Dominican Republic with my best friends and meeting so many new people was such a fun experience. And I think it's safe to say that birthday I had when I was a kid has been redeemed. Now, if you enjoyed this video, you can click here and watch another. While you do that, I'm gonna go celebrate my birthday. As you can tell, I'm having a lot of fun right here.